are features and characteristics of the longest river in the world, and how it supported various ancient and modern civilizations for ages, and the problems it's currently facing, and tier solutions. Characteristics of River Nile. It is the longest river in the world, stretching over 6,600 kilometers from its source in the highlands of Ethiopia to its delta in Egypt. It is a north-flowing river, and its main tributaries include the Blue Nile, White Nile, and Atbara River. The river has a steady flow throughout the year due to the annual flooding that occurs in the Nile basin. The river supports a diverse range of flora and fauna, including crocodiles, hippos, and various species of fish. Features of River Nile. The Nile Delta in Egypt is a fertile region that has supported agriculture for thousands of years. The river has played a crucial role in the development of ancient civilizations, such as the Egyptian, Nubian, and Kushite civilizations. The Nile River Valley is home to numerous ancient temples, pyramids, and other archaeological sites that attract tourists from around the world. The Aswan High Dam, built in the 1960s, is one of the largest dams in the world and provides hydroelectric power and irrigation water to millions of people. How it supported different civilizations for ages. The Nile River provided a reliable source of water for irrigation, which allowed ancient civilizations to develop agriculture and sustain large populations. The annual floods of the Nile deposited nutrient-rich silt onto the floodplain, which was ideal for farming. The Nile River was also an important transportation route for trade and commerce between different civilizations. Types of problems it currently facing now. Climate change is affecting the rainfall patterns and water availability in the Nile basin, which could have significant impacts on agriculture and water resources. Pollution from industrial and agricultural activities is affecting the water quality of the Nile River and its tributaries. The construction of dams and irrigation projects on the Nile River has led to conflicts between countries over water resources. The problems facing the Nile River can have significant impacts on the people and countries that depend on it in several ways. 1. Water scarcity, climate change, and increasing demand for water resources may lead to water scarcity in some regions. This can affect agriculture, industry, and domestic water supply. 2. Food security. The Nile River Basin is a major agricultural region, and changes in water availability or quality can affect crop yields and food security. 3. Health impacts. Pollution of the river can lead to waterborne diseases that can affect the health of the people living in the region. 4. Economic impacts. The Nile River is a source of income for many people, including fishermen and tourism operators. Changes in water availability or quality can affect these industries and the livelihoods of the people involved. 5. Political conflicts. The Nile River Basin is shared by several countries, and disagreements over water resources can lead to political tensions and conflicts. Overall, the problems facing the Nile River can have significant and far-reaching impacts on the people and countries that depend on it. It is important for governments and stakeholders to work together to address these issues and ensure the sustainable management of this important resource. There are several ways and methods to address the issues facing the Nile River and achieve sustainable management of this important resource. 1. Integrated water resources management. This approach involves managing the different uses of water resources in a coordinated manner, taking into account social, economic, and environmental factors. This can help to ensure that water resources are used efficiently and sustainably. 2. Pollution control. Measures such as regulating industrial and agricultural activities to reduce pollution and investing in wastewater treatment infrastructure can help to improve the water quality of the Nile River. 3. Climate change adaptation. Adapting to the impacts of climate change, such as changes in rainfall patterns, can help to ensure that water resources are managed sustainably in the long term. 4. International cooperation. Cooperation between the different countries that share the Nile River can help to ensure that water resources are managed in a fair and equitable manner. This can involve negotiating agreements on water allocation and sharing data on water resources. 5. Stakeholder engagement. Engaging with local communities, including fishermen and farmers, can help to ensure that their needs and concerns are taken into account in water resources management decisions. Overall, achieving sustainable management of the Nile River will require a combination of these approaches, along with strong political will and commitment from all stakeholders involved.